Craft and See with Laura B. How are you all today? I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I've been doing work since I got up this morning at 6 o'clock. It was before 6, but who's counting? Anyway, so, if I said it is Wednesday, sorry. And I am here with the giveaway Peter Rabbit episode. I only want to try to do a couple things, so I'm not here keeping you here for, 45 minutes to an hour. Not that I don't mind watching my friends do that, but I try to be a little bit mindful. So anyway, here we go. So let me just flip through and show you what I've done that you may not have been. Okay, you knew about that. All I did is draw a few carrots, stamp Peter Rabbit, pocket here, tuck there. Another pocket, big pocket. Stamped a little bunny with his bow tie. Still can't find those glasses that go with him. Tuck spot. Let me get something. Tuck spot. Another pocket. These are gusseted, so they hold a little bit. Haven't done anything there yet. Made an acetate pocket a la Kyung Shotwell. It's not as grand as hers, and I think it's kind of lopsided, but it's there, and it fits perfectly in this pocket, to which I have added a few brads. They had these, the little grommets. What are they called? My words failing. Anyway, poke them out. I was going to find it real quick, but I couldn't, so that slides in there. Will hold ephemera or whatever. Now, what I did here is I made these little tiny pockets. Actually, what it was is I wanted the Peter Rabbit to make ruffles with, and it was too big, so I sized it down and then just decided to use the pockets. Can't tell you where the ruffles went to. They should be in my envelope full of ephemera. Anyway, stuff that I would like to incorporate as much as possible into this. That is really weird, y'all. I had it right here, but I've done 1,000 things since the last time we worked on this. All right, so, and here with the postcard, I looked at my book, and he lived at the roots of the big fir tree in the sandbank. So he's writing a postcard to Mother Rabbit because, he went to Mr. McGregor when he wasn't supposed to. And so I addressed it. I forgot to put the UK there, but I may do that later. Nothing here, nothing here. Still trying to figure out a nice center. Stamped. Nothing here. I made an envelope so you can put ephemera in it. See, we still have lots of pages to fill. Lots of it. Lots and lots of pages. All I had done is put that on there the last time we talked. This is going to be an envelope we're doing today. I did took one of the acetates that I had done a couple weeks ago in the challenge and made a double pocket out of it. So we have a pocket here in the front, if I can get to it. Come on now. There we go. It's hard to see. I'll have to fix that. There, and then there. So it's a double pocket. And to the back. So yay, you're all caught up. That's the story so far. So I'm going to take that out. Wow, I lost my train of thought. Happens a lot. So I don't have We Are Memory Keepers scoreboard, but I bought this that used to have a little scoring tool that clipped on there, but that thing, I dropped something right there. I think I dropped this. It was sitting up and it hit that, broke it off, and I haven't found this. I put that on there and it lasted maybe 3 weeks and then it disappeared, and I have a sneaking suspicion my four-legged best friend took it outside to chew on it because she likes it. Anyway, onto the back is an envelope scoring board. I used a Sharpie marker on this because they're obviously very hard to see. These, I hope you can see that, are supposedly, you're supposed to be able to, I don't know, emboss, but I've not figured that out. So It's basically the same thing, I would think, as the We Are Memory Keepers, but it was a lot cheaper. And it had a scoreboard, a little scoreboard, and so I got to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I have cut this to 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 to make the A5 size, the 4 by 6. And so what you do is you just follow that along, and it wants you to start at 3 3/8. And this score line that I've highlighted is where I'll show you in a minute. So, and this, I don't know why this always does this to me. And I think it depends on the, whoever the creator of the digitals does it. But you're supposed to, in my printer, it comes out like this. And all you do is put it back in. And so it prints out. But it printed out upside down. So, anyway, which is fine because when, it'll be right side up. So we go to 3 3/8, the 3 3/8 mark, which is right there. Really hard to see, even with the marking. And I can never get anything straight to save my life, even though I like straight. So how is everyone today? I am okay. I've been working a lot already outside. Well, what I did is this morning, I had to, and so what you do is you just line up this line, your score mark, with this score line. And you just follow it around. Turn it counterclockwise or clockwise, and then you just follow it around. Anyway, I had painted some thin boards to hang above my window in my bedroom because the curtain rod kept falling out. Even with wall anchors, it would not stay. It would not stay. So anyway, I painted that. I used my chiffon cream chalk paint, and then I went over it with a couple different colors to match other things I've done in the house. Because, sorry, Mitzi, I gotta be matchy-matchy sometime. And hung it up this morning. Sweated to death doing it. And then hung up my curtain rod and sweated to death doing that. And ended up hanging the right side of the curtain rod slightly higher than the left side. And I'm just too hot and tired to do that. Then, a little bit, I just got back in. I went outside and fixed the chicken coop. Had to replace slide bolts on it. And then I got a big dog crate from a friend of mine, and I was putting that little garden fencing, the one with those little squares. I don't know what it's called. I'm really bad about that stuff. So that when the weather's nicer, I can take the baby chicks out and put them in there so they can scratch around and nothing can get them. So, sorry, I gotta take another slurp of coffee. This is my third. And while doing that, couldn't wear the work gloves because I used zip ties and it was just too fiddly. So I got a cut there and a scrape there and myriad of other things. Have no idea where that came from. So I'm covering it up. Now with this, I'm taking these beautiful little scissors I got from a couple months ago from the Your Creative Studios. I would love to start doing that again, but oh well. So what you're gonna, I do have this. It's a Bira Craft, Bira, and it's supposed to be a bow maker, I guess, and an envelope punch, but it just, I never understood it. So I do use the rounding thing, and this notch is too big for this because I have to turn it upside down. So it's just way too big. If you can see that, it's way too big. So I end up hand cutting it out. Honestly, I don't even know why I have this, because it was advertised as an envelope punch, but all the videos, but of course there's no instructions. And when I went online on the YouTube, all I found were, oh, here, make a bow tie. I don't want a bow tie or a bow or whatever it is. Anyway, enough of my gripe about that. I'm thankful to have it. So what have I been doing this weekend? Well, my housemate was gone for a few days. He had a vacation. And then I got some things done around the house that, you know, you just can't quite do sometimes when there are other folks about. I'm being really fiddly here. I'm being super fiddly. Just because not straight, crooked bothers me. Crooked has always bothered me. I used to have a thing with light switches, where if there was more than one switch in a panel, you know, like businesses and stuff, I had a house that had 2 or 3 that would, you know, you could, anyway, they all had to be facing up or down at all times, unless I was in there and there was no way I could make it face up, or all of them face up and down, because I was in there. And I thought I was hiding it quite well, but my son mentioned it to me once. I mean, this has been years ago. And I'm like, you notice I do that? He's like, yeah, you do it all the time. It's a stress thing. And now I don't have that. I don't have light switches like that. So I don't know how I relieve my stress. Does anyone else have any little quirks like that? All right. I would love to hear it in the comments. Okay, so kind of just go ahead and punch. I also have this punch. One day I'm still going to invest in the actual envelope punch board. But for now, this is good enough. That'll do, pig, right? So, and then you just follow it around as best you can. I get this song stuck in my head when I'm doing things, and it's just this, I guess I made it up. It's just a few notes. But sometimes it really drives me crazy, because it's like, why are you humming the same thing over and over? So now what I wanted to do is something just a little bit different than what I have on the other one. This one. I want it to fold like this. If I can get it to do it. There. I want it to flip up. So, but I'm not going to make it a writing spot. I'm going to make it a tuck spot again. You know what? Thing. And I don't know if I probably didn't, but this is also a tuck. So, that's basically what I want to do with this one. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's going to be just a little bit different. Now that I thought about that, I don't know if it'll work. I mean, it will. I just didn't really want to lose Mr. Rabbit. Now, this kit that I got, there's actually pages that are Peter Rabbit's travels. So, and I am not, I will make another tuck spot here. But first, I'm just going to glue it like this. And it'll be good enough, right? Good enough. It is a semi-nice day, I guess you could say. I don't know. is cold to me. It'd be cold. Colder than I'd like it. I was outside doing all that stuff for the chicks. And just slightly cold. I didn't even finish the crate because I was like, I gotta come in. I'm cold. I'm tired. My hands are killing me. It's time to go in the house. So I will finish it tomorrow. I think it's supposed to still be not rainy. Not rainy. But that's how we're so green here. Called the Evergreen State. Oh, I've also, and I'll show you at the end, I'm starting a spring journal. So we will do that, which will be fun. There. Oh, gotta fold him up. There. Oh, shoot. On a shoot. Y'all were screaming at me about that, weren't you? To not do it that way, and I did it anyway. Where is my brain today? Where is my brain? Trying to stay in frame. Oh, well. And I don't even know why I backed it. Probably because I could. There we go. So, let me get my little ruler. My Mitzi was saying in one of her videos, maybe she's telling me how she's always losing the little rulers. And I have a 4-pack. The 6-inch being the smallest. And could I tell you where it's at? Nope. Couldn't tell you at all. Somewhere, it is somewhere in this house. That's all I know. It is in this house somewhere. There. So now we have another pocket with a tuck spot. A small tuck spot. All right. That was fast. See how we did that quickly? Okay. So, one of the things I did this... Oh, the other thing I wanted to finish. It wouldn't be so dropsy. See, I should be Peter Rabbit's human sister. You know, instead of Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, it's Flopsy, Mopsy, and Dropsy, and Cottontail. So what I did is I bought a while ago these faux leather just sheets. About one in rose gold, my favorite thing in the world, color in the world, and one in like browns. And when we do our flip throughs, Mitzi and I from our I hit a wall journal swap, I made some for her on hers. I just didn't use quite so much faux leather. So I'm just going to glue that on right there like that. And I'm not going to do Peter Rabbit on it. But I am going to use a different glue because I don't think art glitter is quite strong enough. And I'm always losing. I'm losing all these pins all the time. So I'm going to use the Crafter's Pick. Again, you shake and shake the catch bottle. None'll come, then a lot'll. I don't know why that is always in my head when I do this, but it is. So this is like a felt thing, and a hat pin I acquired, and I just... I don't even have my towel. All right. There we go. There we go. Anyway, Crafter's Pick, like I said, will glue down just about anything. Jeez. But it sure likes to clog. A lot. And that's just kind of how I do it. There we go. Put my hat pin back. Oh, for crying in a bucket. There we go. like I said, none will come, then a lot, and then what do? Y'all know this. I unscrew and I blow to try to get that to go down and not stick so much. There we go. I mean, it does around the nozzle, but at least I get something out of it. All right. So in we go. I've already used my finger knife to make a slit so the paper clip comes out. And then just push and squish. Push and squish. So the chicks are over 2 weeks old. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. Almost. Yeah, I got them on the 30th. They were born 27th. So, okay. So we will eventually put charms on this. And it can go on, come on now. There. See, it'll go like that. Because I haven't put anything on it, it's non-directional. So it can go on the side. It can go wherever we want it to. So, yay, we've gotten 2 things done already. Yay us. We are moving right along. So, like I said, this is all the ephemera. I have backed a lot of it to put places. And I just don't know where I want things because this is where I get indecisive. I really, 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 really wonder because I made another one. Oh, it might be in here. It might be in here. Oh, that's the other thing we're going to do. We're going to make some washi tape with the thin, this 24-pound paper. It makes great washi tape. Well, I made another one of those, and it's somewhere again. I saw it. I swear to you, I saw it about 3 hours ago. I saw it this morning, and I just set it aside like I always do, and it's disappeared. And what I do is I try to get it out of the way so I don't spill anything on it, because, oh, here are these. If it can be dropped, spilled, run into, or any other way, I will do it. So I made these clusters. They're just little strips. The ruffles is what I mean. So I had to cut him down for that. I have this, I don't know if you would call it ribbon, but it's basically a long thing of green leaves. So I put that there. And there's one. And there's another one. And so we will get to add those. So that'll be nice. All right. So where was my train of thought? Oh, washi tape. So how I make washi tape is I get up here, and depending on how wide I want the strips, I'll go this size. I don't know what size it is because they come in the I don't know even what it's called, Imperial. The non-US stuff. Let's just put it that way, non-US. And so what I do is I just come down here, and I get it as close to the edge, or, in a straight line as I can. There. And then I will cut it with my, excuse me again, with my black is for tape, or sticky. There we go. And then I will go through and probably use the trimmer, because I can't cut a straight line to save my life. Or, as I say, anyone else's. So the lighter weight paper does make it, the washi tape, a little bit easier to manipulate. But certainly if you wanted to use a heavier weight, it would work just as well. So we got a couple strips of this. So we can add that as an extra element. Move. All right. So why don't don't we just go ahead and cut this now? Like I said, I'm not doing a whole lot on camera today. So I don't keep you here until the cows come home. I don't know whose cows are coming home because I don't live where I can have cows. I don't have cows. So the cows aren't coming to me. All right. There we go. There. Oh, good. That worked really well with the carrots. And then line it up as best I can, which is not easy. I have a really hard time seeing across like this. And I swear to you, this trimmer does not cut anything straight, and it likes to bow out in the middle. So you'll get perfect here and perfect here, but in the middle it doesn't. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm pretty sure it's operator error. It still cuts off a little bit of tape, but better than nothing. All right, now she included washi. I just haven't. Let's see if we can do. There's that way, there's horizontally, and there's vertically. I don't know if I will have a right size tape. So what is anybody watching out there in TV land? Anything? I started watching the reimagined Walker, Texas Ranger show with Jared Padalecki, which I liked him in Supernatural. It's okay. I'm only like 4 episodes into it. And then I started watching reruns. I've become my grandmother. I really do. I gravitate towards shows that I like that I haven't seen for a while. And like, oh yeah, I really like this show. Let's watch. I'm going to watch that instead. So I probably, I won't use all of this washi tape myself on, well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Should have gone little bit by little bit. But I will include it. And obviously, since it's double-sided tape, I will not remove the backing. I don't even want to try to do that on camera because I'm going to flub it up. I will flub it up. What else have I been watching? Well, like I said, I tend to like shows that, I haven't seen for a while. So one of the shows I really used to like on TNT was Rizzoli and Isles. But I haven't always had cable. Cord cutting and everything. So, I didn't watch the last several seasons of it. It's not perfect, but you know what? Junk journal, right? Let it go, Laura, let it go. No, I can't. Let it go. No. Yes. I'm pretty bad about it. That everything having to be straight and even and flush and square and all that other good stuff. All right, so washi tape, 2 carrots, and 2 Peters. One goes one way and one goes the other, and I'm going to have to cut this off. It's going to drive me out of my skull. Nope, not on that one. How about this one? No, it won't work. That scoreboard does not trim anything less than, it doesn't even really like to score a 16th. It's too small. Okay, so more coffee, sorry. The more tired I am, the worse my brain works with words. All right, so we've done this today. We've done an altered paper clip today, a hidden paper clip. Like I said, I'm not going to put I'm not going to put any, anything on top of this because it's like really thick glitter that doesn't come off. And faux leather. So, Sorry, I'm listening. It's chicks. I heard some scratching. You know, my chicks are in the other room. And why my dog has been wonderful so far. I don't trust her. They're little. She's got a ginormous mouth being an English bulldog. And I just, yeah. Trust but verify. Trust but take precautions. So, I was actually trying to get one out yesterday. I actually was trying to escape. I think it was Francine. Might have been Nugget. But anyway. She almost got away from me. Almost. And my dog's, her mouth got about that close. Now, I don't know what she was planning on doing with that mouth of hers. But, yep. So she got, you know, the big N-O as loudly and forcefully as I could and hugged the chickie to me and mine. And so then she looked at me and did her little waggly wiggle butt, trying to, you know, make friends again, which, you know, she wasn't in trouble per se. She just was like, you just, no, don't even, ever. Don't try to attempt that. It was fun. She's, like I said, she's doing wonderfully, but I don't want to find out if she decides that, you know what, I don't want to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Oh, shoot. Before I got on here, I had some fussy cutting I wanted to do for today's episode, and I left it upstairs. I completely forgot. And I also said that I'm not going to ink, which is really, really hard for me. Oh my gosh, I want to ink, I want to ink, I want to ink. But, as I said, I just can't, I can't seem to find a color that I have that I like that won't take away the effect I'm going for. I need to put something here because that's going to bother me. My printer folded that over. So, that's what we can do. Oh, I've been wondering, yeah, this one. And I don't even think I'm going to make it a tuck spot. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it raised. A slightly raised element. In order to do that, I want to make it a little bit thicker. So, I'm going to take fairly thick paper, which is this book that a friend gave me a bunch of books, and these were, I don't know what happened to the covers. It almost looks like a bird got a hold of them. They were all chewed up. And so I just tore them apart for a glue page, and I put it back. So I'm going to thicken it a little bit so I can raise it. Move it. So anyway, I've been watching Walker, Texas Ranger, or Walker, a little bit. As well as my favorite, Big Bang Theory. I haven't watched it for a while, so. Along with everyone that I watch on here, and let me see if I can run down the list real quick. We have Rhoda Burks, and Paper Crafting with Miss Tommy, and Keeling Shotwell. And the four of us are in doing a challenge, which is called hashtag Think Outside the Box Challenge. Hashtag Think Outside the Box Challenge. And then there's Journal Me Crazy by Candace Johnson, and Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals, and Don't Lose It, Don't Lose It, Don't Lose It. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. I will keep thinking. Here are my bigger glue scissors. Let's see. I started following a new to me lady, and actually it was a video from last September I ended up watching. You know how the algorithms on YouTube, they act like they're new, but they're not. So it was from last September, but it was a double ephemera keeper. Her name, I don't know her first name. It's a shocker because I've probably heard it and then promptly forgot it because I have a really good memory, except for when it comes to names. I'm surprised I remember my child's name. Although you'd be surprised at how many times I've called my dog Spencer, and Spencer tried to, and not to his face. And we don't live very close to each other, but in talking about him, I have referred to him as Isabeau. And almost everybody I meet says my dog's name wrong. It's not Isabel, it's Isabeau. I-S-A-B-O. I named her after the character in Lady Hawk, Michelle Pfeiffer's character. I really liked that movie, and I still like that movie. Okay, so that'll go there. But why don't we put a little lace? A little bit of lace. A little bit of that. And just pawn through my lace to find out what I like. This is all my lace. This is it, peeps. This is what I consider lace, even though this is trim. I have another one of these, which has ribbon in it. I don't want the ribbon. I want something to cover here. No, you know what? I'm going to use that other, use that other one. And after this, I don't know how long I've been doing this because I cannot see the clock. 37 minutes? Wow. You know, time flies when you do this, people. And I still have to figure out how to cut when I edit, and I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd she go? Where'd Mother Rabbit go? I kind of like that. Come up like this, and then come across. Yeah, no, I'm so technical when I cut. Good enough. Good enough. I'm going to break out into Cyndi Lauper. The 80s. It's my time. I heard once something about the music that you listened to when you were 14. They were they used, 14. It wasn't, when you're a teen. They used the actual age 14. Is the music you will gravitate to for the rest of your life that will mean the most? Okay. Kind of makes sense. I was 14 in the 80s. And I could use like a rotary cutter for this, but so I'm going to cut it wonky because I always do, and my scissors are dull. I could be using my, crying in a bucket. These I sharpen a lot. See, and it's all wonky now. Everything's always wonky. Oh well, just shut up and do it. Just shut up and do it. I'll just do it this way. I don't know, what is that? I don't know. Okay, I'm being awfully quiet today. I apologize, people. It's not like silence is awful, but I'm concentrating. Oh, Juliet Camellia Crafts Designs. There's another one. I should have been writing all these down so I could link them all. I will try to link everybody's channel I talked about and then some. But I also on my the channels on this channel, I have several of them that I follow. I've listed them. How is it I lose the cap? And I know I'm not there it is. I know I'm not the only one that suddenly can't find what they just had in their hand. It's not just me. All right, I need to stand up. Get this tape. Sticker tape. Got it from the $1.25 store. And it's just enough to give it some kind of raised area. Oh, for crying in a bucket. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just all over the place and on the struggle bus. It happens, right? This is crafting when you feel like everything's going sideways on you. Maybe not everything, but things are. I would like to know if anybody has a suggestion of how, Rhoda, I know you said you like to use your double-sided tape, how you keep it from getting all the dust around, so like you can't use it for vellum or anything, because then you see all the grossness of the double-sided tape. And of course I tried to toss that up there and hit that metal thing. I don't know what they're called. I have a cork board back up here. My son put it up for me, and bless his heart, he did exactly what I asked for, but I didn't realize that it was going to be so tall up there. So a lot of it isn't used at the top, like the top foot, because I can't reach it. And you know, it's about, I think I measured, this is 36 inches from here to the back. So it's not exactly easy for me to climb up there, and trust me, I'm a shorty. Obviously I've been short my entire life, and I learned to climb very well early and very well, but I don't trust that one. All right, let me see how close I can get. All right, let's put some glue, because you know it's the $1.25 store. It doesn't stick as it's sticking to my finger, and I can't get my finger off of it. But just to give it a little bit more. Well, okay, good. It really doesn't. It sticks out just a slight bit. Close enough for government work, right? That is the center of my signature. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to trim this up. And yes, I really was prepared today when I came down here. Or at least I thought I was. A little fun fact about me, when I cut, I used to, and I still will at times, move my mouth in the same motion as the scissors. I know. It's weird. So as I'm cutting, my jaw's going, arr, arr, arr. But now I just grip my teeth. I don't know why, but I clench my jaw when I do it. Arr. I have no idea why I do that. But I just can't quite seem to stop myself. All right. So this is where we are today. And the story so far is, there we go. So we've got a nice little bulky, because you know, Mama likes her fatties. I like my fatties. A nice little, that is just really cute. That I really like that. I know that it's the same tone, color, or whatever it's called. I know, I just feel like an idiot when it comes to this stuff, but I really don't get it. But I like how it lends that to that. And we did this, a nice long pocket. And it'll go like that with its own tuck spot. Yay. And we did an altered paper clip, a hidden paper clip, which is drying, so it dries really well. So that is the video for today. Oh, I did want to show you my spring journal that we'll be starting. I might even shoot some of it today. I'm going to get my papers all collected, what I want to put in there. Yes, Mitzi, I will try very, 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 very hard not to make it matchy-matchy. Oh my gosh, that's so hard for me. I'm the type of lady that goes up to men, you know, it's always men, in a store when everything matches, like they're wearing really nice shoes that match, you know, and I compliment them and tell them, you know what, I really like the matchy-matchy. So, all right. Here is the cover of the spring journal. I took a book cover, and, you know, gutted it. And these papers, the backing papers, are from Michelle at the Junk Journal Studio, her Spring Sings collection. I am not going to be doing all one kit with this. I think I only have 2 spring things. One is the Junk Journal Studio, Michelle, and the other one is from Teal and Tattered, Martina. Oh gosh, I can't remember her name. Anyway, I bought it last year. So anyway, we will be working in this, hopefully starting today. Anyway, and thank you so much for joining me on what I hope is a fairly short video, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Stay tuned. I gotta find out if my stuff from my journal from Mitzi is coming today. She said it was supposed to, but according to my informed delivery, there's nothing coming for me today. So fingers crossed. I really hope it's here today. Please God, please God, please God. I'm so excited. She got hers Friday. I mailed hers back. She was unable to get it to me earlier. No issues on my end about that. You know, she's had a lot of things going on, and plus, you know, they had a blizzard last week. So she got hers on Friday, and we FaceTimed while our Facebook or whatever we did together while she opened it. And so I'm really hoping it comes today so I can do it too. I'm so excited. Anyway, stay tuned for our reveal videos on that, and I will talk to you later. Peace out. Bye.